Sabo's epic foreshadowing. This is just me trying to do something different. This is an anime community video of why I love One Piece and why I used to be in the anime community and I used to make, theories in my head, but I would never make theory videos because I never had the equipment, I never had the time, and I never had enough information to do it. So here's the thing. I disagree with Sabo being introduced late in the series because of there was no epic foreshadowing for Sabo. And we were in a community where Kaguya from Naruto was being shunned upon, saying that she was so unexpected, she was this and that. Oh, she's a shitty character. Oh, when I'm all like, there was so many perfect explanations to why Kaguya was epically foreshadowed. Like that time in the tuning exams when Neji was fighting Hinata and they're saying that the Sharingan and the Byakugan are so similar because of the fact that they both come from the same tree. I'm like, that's perfect epic foreshadowing, especially with the Sage of Six Paths. Now, I do agree, it's kind of rushed, but it's not as rushed as it could be. Like, out of nowhere, oh, Luffy has an extra brother in case the other one dies. I'm like, no. And that's the whole problem with the anime community. I used to diss people for being over analytical, saying that Shippuden ain't shit, and that Part 1 Naruto is better. One thing I do agree on is Part 1 Naruto was way more condensed and epic. Like, it didn't waste a lot of time like Shippuden did, but you gotta understand, Part 1 Naruto came at a different time where the economy is fierce and money was everything, when even anime became money over morals. And the thing I do like about Sabo is he's a pretty cool character, but he will never, in my opinion, be better than Ace. I'll always fuck with Ace's character design more than Sabo, but to me, I feel like the idea of Luffy having another brother that looks like a celestial dragon is really cool, but it's like, why do we need Sabo? I feel like the story would be a lot more impactful if Ace just died and Luffy had none else to fall back on, because it would force his character to grow up a little bit more mature. Even though he thought Ace was dead, I feel like Sabo saving him was pretty good, even though it was epic foreshadowed after the Marineford War if he was there or not. But I don't like the concept of the fact that there was another brother out of nowhere in the flashback when there was no epic foreshadowing. Ace did not speak of Sabo once in Alabasta. How come the whole time in Alabasta we do not hear from Sabo, but during the training exams, doing all this shit, doing the creation of Shippuden, and to the end, there's so many shit that was epic foreshadowed for Kagura, and how Madara, there was Obito, and Kakashi, there was a whole lot of hints that the only thing that Kaguya did was they put a female figure to make everything tie into Naruto, and I feel like Kaguya was well more deserved and was way more sensible than Sabo, because I feel like Sabo, if you want my honest opinion, is a better character than Kaguya, but that's only because Sabo is more well written because he was meant to play a stronger role in his show. But if you give my honest opinion, I feel like it makes a lot more sense that Luffy doesn't have a third brother out of nowhere. And Kaguya makes a whole lot more sense. So what makes more sense to me is Kaguya, but I just don't like the fact that people dick ride Sabo, even though I'm like, dude, I don't think that guy should be there. Be honest with you, they made good out of his character, but we all love Ace, and I don't know if too many people will disagree with me saying that Ace is better than Sabo, but in my honest opinion, in terms of epic foreshadowing, Kaguya takes the cake.